An absolutely flat trading session. That's how the expiry day has actually shut shop for itself. Completely amiss of any expiry day volatility which traditionally tends to play out. We've closed an absolutely flat. Believe it or not, it's just been a 6-point uptick that you've seen in the Nifty Futures, closing in finally at that 16,638 level in trade. That was not quite the case for the broader end of the market. After one day of a rebound that played out yesterday, you were back to the losing streak, and today too we closed in a good 102 names standing to the declines, with just 62 to the ups. What was putting pressure then? Let's first address the laggards. It was telecom and it was metals, which were really weighing heavy on the indexes today. So let me start with telecom, considering few names within the index, and these had a bigger slide as opposed to what the metals pack was actually facing. So Bharti was down 4.25%. They announced the fundraising earlier today. And they're going to be considering fundraising on the 29th of August. This does come as a surprise move to most market participants. The stock fell almost about 4.25% in today's trading session. Idea as well was quite the laggard today. That fell by about almost 8% in today's trading session, and similar was the price action for an Indus Tower as well. And then, of course, globally linked metals sector, pick up any constituent from within the metals pack, and that was the laggard in today's trading session. So everything from a Tata Steel to a SAIL to a Nalco to a Hindalco, JSW Steel, Jindal Steel, the entire pack, and MDC, they were all big laggards. In fact, Nalco fell a good 3.5% in today's trading session, and NMDC fell down by about almost 5.5%. That said, a few stocks did do the trick, at least within the Nifty, and managed to have a flat finish for ourselves. Britannia held out by about almost 3%, led by Tata Consumer, which almost had a 2% uptick for itself. Nestle as well was a winner today, about a 1.6% uptick coming in there. And then, of course, HDFC Life held out. There was BPCL and Reliance Industries as well, which held out in excess of 1%, and it's finally made it back to that 2,200 rupee per share mark. That also contributed quite a fair bit to the reason why the Nifty closed flat, when largely many of the sectors were actually under pressure in today's trading session. Also on the gaining side were likes of a Trend, which held out by 4.5%. There was Britannia, Interglobe Aviation, and then financials like M&M Finance and Chola Finance as well, which were the gainers in today's trading session. Add to that, there were other stocks as well which were in focus. You had Kotak on the sidelines of its AGM last evening post-market hours, when they announced that they are actively seeking inorganic growth opportunities within the financial services space. You had Nazara, wherein Jeffries has initiated coverage with a target price of 2070 rupees per share. And then, of course, the entire aviation pack was also in focus, given that the Civil Aviation Minister has urged states to lower VAT within the range of about 1 to 4%. So these were a couple of segments which were in focus today.